Yeah, this one has a no clipping basketball in the end, but it's hyper realistic. Wait, which one? Prompt: historical footage of California during the gold rush. Like, that's incredible, dude. Some of this stuff is incredible. That's fucking terrifying. Holy shit, dude. Obviously, I don't think there was ever a single city this big. But, oh, here's the basketball prompt. Basketball through hoop, then explodes. Oh, the basketball clipped through it. Weakness: an example of inaccurate physical modeling and unnatural object morphing. Do you think this could be the beginning of the end for content creation? No, it's not the beginning of the end for content creation. It's the beginning of the end for certain types of content creation. Yeah, I was thinking, what's wrong with that chair before I questioned the video in its entirety. So here's what I think. I think that in the future, we're just going to make, content creators are going to make different kinds of content. That's it. And this is going to be something that displaces people in the early stages of development. We're in the first stage of that. So obviously this is like terrifying for a lot of artists. But very quickly we're going to move on from the displacement to people utilizing it. That's my point. People are going to inevitably utilize it. Creative people in the creative field are going to inevitably utilize it. AI is a tool. People used to be afraid of the internet in the early 90s. The coal mining analogy makes me really upset, to be honest. No one wants to be a coal miner, but artists want to create art. No, the reason why the coal mining analogy is not a bad one is because despite the fact that people don't want to do that fucking menial labor, okay, and people do want to do the art, there is a shit ton of menial labor in art too. What are you talking about? Are you not an artist? Like, guys, this is the part of the problem, okay? Artists understandably are angry about AI because it literally steals their fucking lives' work and replaces them for free 99, which is disgusting. But like, let's be real. If you think about it, there's a shit ton of menial labor in art. What are you talking about? There's so much menial labor in art. It sucks. It literally fucking sucks ass. I will give you a great example. Have you ever seen how claymation is done? Do you have any idea how claymation is done? For those of you who don't know, let me show you a quick video from Wallace and Gromit, okay? Something that you guys didn't even watch probably. Look at the amount of work that goes into stop motion claymation art. Not it, but a great example of how tedious claymation is. That's crazy that you're just, this is what you linked to me. I'm looking for a very specific video and you link, oh, this is it. This, look at this. Look at this. Chicken Run, Dawn of the Nugget. Look at the amount of work that goes into just one frame. Just 1 second. 1 second, chat. Phil Tippett spent 35 years making Mad God. Oh my God, I keep forgetting to watch Mad God. I made a stop motion film in film school. Stop motion animation is some of the most labor intensive methods of filmmaking and making art in general. I can take an entire week, sometimes weeks, to capture a minute of footage. Yes, dude. Yes. And that, by the way, is also identical to the animation that we watch as well. The animation side of it is obviously not as menial and not as like, but it's still incredibly difficult, especially if you're drawing frame by frame. When you watch Dragon Ball Z, early Dragon Ball Z, you start seeing that they use a lot of assets. They reuse a lot of assets. Why? Well, it's because it's fucking impossible to literally show this one punch with 24 frames a second. One frame of Wall-E took a week to render. Stop motion is insane. What we just watched was the incredible expedited version, mastered of many years. Exactly. So I need you guys to understand that a lot of this stuff, there are aspects of this stuff that can be mechanized. Okay, Mad Dog is just fucking weird dog chatters writing for Phil Tippett hard. I mean, it's a phenomenal. It's art in every sense of the word. Even if you don't appreciate it, even if you don't like it, it's still fucking art in its truest form. Is like when a person dedicates their entire an entire chunk of their life to making one fucking thing. Come on, dude. An example from Mad God. How do you feel about AI entering the political commentary space? I love it. I don't give a shit. Like, back in the day, photography killed nature painting. Generative AI is doing the same to contemporary art. In the end, photography was adopted by artists and became photographers. The same will happen and is already happening to artists that adopt AI tools. Exactly. And by the way, nature art or just like paintings didn't go away. It still very much exists. That's it. That's the point. And there will always be value. Here, no, you don't. Hella Misinfo is going to come out. Do you think claymation artists want it though? No, you don't. Hella Misinfo is going to come out. No. What I'm simply trying to explain is that there are aspects of the creative process that could be greatly advanced and accelerated, especially the menial aspects of the creative process, okay, that could be improved upon with with AI art, I guess. The problem, however, is that we do not have a way of thinking about it like that at this moment. And the only reason why we don't have a way of thinking about it like that at this moment is because of capitalism, because of the way that this will be utilized. This will only be utilized, especially in the short term, until it's mass adopted and it greatly fucking redefines the way that we do art in general, the way that we engage in the creative fields in general by companies, big corporations that simply don't want to fucking hire creative people. Now, if those companies hired the same amount of creative people right now and even paid them more, as a matter of fact, and made them do less work as a consequence of the AI art that is like easily replicable, no one would be chirping about it. But we all know, we all understand, whether we are capitalists, communists, socialists, anarcho-primitives or not, we all deep down inside understand and feel the fear of capitalism. Every single person that you know deep down inside understands that very real fear of job displacement that comes with technological improvements, like the fucking truck driver that thinks, oh my God, automated driving is going to take my job away. Why? Why do they think that? They think that because they know how capitalism works. The issue is not technological achievements, technological advancements. The issue is capitalism. That's it. It's great for people storyboarding, then using that as a reference point for a polished version. Every moment of non-leisure is spent trying to get out of this rat race as soon as possible without fucking anyone over. So many photographers have to do weddings and real estate to make money. I hate having to do 1 billion of the same college graduation picture shoots, but that funds the weekend hiking trips for making personal landscape work. AI is, and automation is an inevitability. We have to figure out how to work with it and obviously try to get people to recognize that this is a radicalizing moment for many who also hold on to that same fear. Use this as an opportunity to radicalize people and help them understand that it's not the technological achievements that are the problem. And by that, I mean, don't talk to the fucking programmers. If you're an artist, don't talk to comp sci nerds, okay? Don't. They don't understand it. Talk to other fucking artists. Yeah, I wish non-artists would shut the fuck up about what's good for us. Listen, don't talk to the fucking non-artists, okay? Don't. If you're an artist, try to understand that this is going to be a tool just like any other fucking tool that has displaced people. Use that as an opportunity to teach other artists that the real issue is the structures that oppress and not the new innovation. You are a non-artist, ha ha ha. Yes, I am a non-artist. You are correct. I'm not an artist. Okay, I'm not. Hey, I'm an artist and a programmer. Fuck you. AI takes away labor power. No tech revolution in history does this to this extent. It can completely take away our negotiating power. Bitch, what negotiating power do we have? What are you talking about? You're living in fucking fantasy land if you think that we have any negotiating power to begin with.